Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily reading. Today we're gonna do the divine masculine check-in. We'll focus on what's happening in their karmic life, how they're feeling towards the divine feminine, and what kind of action are they taking at this time. At the end, as always, we'll get some messages from the oracle cards from masculines to feminines for cross watchers. And at first, I will be pulling some oracle cards again, as I always do. Today, I picked the Keepers of the Light deck, so we'll get a message first for divine feminine cross watchers, then for divine masculine, and then we'll dive deeper into the reading itself. Thank you for being with me, guys, and let's dive in. For the feminines, the message is Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So focused intention is actually what we were doing, or hopefully what we have been doing with the new moon in Virgo that was peaking on Monday, right? And that's really what it is. Focus and decide for yourself, what is it that you want, or at least which area of your life you're prioritizing right now. Because if you have 5 different goals, it may be difficult for all of them to come true at once, or for you to be able to respond to that evolution, to that expansion at once. But set your sights high. I like that. Expect the best possible outcome. It's very important to expect it, but also to be, more importantly, to be able to set yourself into that energy. That's why for a lot of us it works to visualize it somehow, so that you understand, or your brain at least can connect to that specific state, specific events, to get into the right vibration. The masculines have the Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So, sacred vision and forgiveness. Seeing that we are all divine creatures and we all come here to this planet, to this incarnation with some kind of divine assignments. And some of them on the surface look more pleasant and enjoyable than others. I would just say that. Okay, so really we'll do I'm gonna use Movie Tarot, and we're gonna do the 9-card reading today. There we go. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. So divine feminine is definitely present in the energy field of divine masculine. They can feel the energy of love, the energy of nurture and support, even if they don't actually interpret it that way, but this energy is definitely helping them, especially in challenging times, I'm hearing. So what's going on in the karmic lives of divine masculines at this time? 3 of Coins, 4 of Coins, and the King of Wands. Yes, I'm moving from 3 to 4 is essentially starting to see results, building up the resources, expanding them. The King of Wands is a very passionate card, so there's a lot of ambition right now that masculines have. And I would say just generally 3 and 4 Pentacles is kind of like setting yourself up, so it's not really where they want to see themselves, right? They're not seeing the results that they need right now. For the result, they'll need to go further, they'll need to put in more work and partnership. In the previous readings, we saw that there is an important soulmate partnership that's coming into divine masculine's energy that will be able to help them achieve what they're trying to achieve, right? Right now, there is a bit of a disconnect between the ambition and where they would want to see them at this point in life, or with the work they've put in so far, and what they see isn't that much, right? There's a bit of that lack mentality that's creating some blocks in terms of attracting more success and abundance the way they see. Even in this card, although this is King of Wands, but look at the posture of this guy. There's definitely lack of confidence there. Like, this hasn't been a good day kind of vibe. The good part is that they see potential, that they understand that there's a lot more that they can achieve, right? But there is also that energy of disappointment, of not seeing it play through and work out the way that they would like to. Wow, look at all these coins. In how they're feeling and thinking about Divine Feminine, we have 6 and 10 of coins. Sorry, 6 and 8 of coins. And we also have 10 of cups. So guess what, Divine Feminines? First of all, they definitely see that their level of emotional fulfillment is connected to how they interact with the feminine, especially if you're in communication, right? There could be ups and downs on their side, on feminine side. Life happens, different things. Some days are better than others. But when it's a good day, they know that it immediately, for them, it becomes a really good day if it's good with the feminine. If there's been some kind of argument with the feminine, misunderstanding, immediately energy goes like 5 times down in terms of enjoyment and fulfillment. And as for 6 and 8 of everything, of coins, yeah, they definitely see that, they see the work that has been done so far, and they see more work that is needed. They almost like see this roadmap now, right? What do we need to do? What do they need to do to bring more of partnership and equality, sense of partnership and equality? And we saw that 3 of coins in the karmic space. So whoever they are partnering with, they are learning from that dynamic a lot in terms of what kind of dynamic they would like to see with the feminine. And yes, basically they know that there is more work that needs to be done. And they want to bring more equality energetically, with resources, with interaction, with everything, you know. But they can see that work is needed on both sides, on their side and on the feminine side. What is the action that they're taking? 2 of Cups, 5 of Coins, 10 of Wands. Yeah, so I told you about the slack mentality or victim mentality with 5 of Coins. We can see it here. We also see 2 of Cups. So the burden that they're experiencing right now and they want to deal with is this gap between being able to reach the emotional fulfillment but feeling so much uneasiness and angst in terms of their day-to-day realm 3D space, you know, like there is this big gap between 5D and 3D, and it becomes a burden, right? Mostly because of the lack of understanding how to bridge the gap, right? So we already pulled some advice for the masculines here. So the action they are taking is they want to bring more of that energy of peace and happiness into the 3D space. Also, they can translate the energy of the heart, of the 5D reality into 3D. So we saw the sacred vision for the masculine. So I would take this as the immediate advice for masculines who are watching. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember, the love has no boundaries, right? And I know it's not very obvious how love energy is connected to money, abundance, success in 3D, but they are directly connected. To make it simpler, because this could be a very long conversation, it's connected to your heart chakra, and how clear, how open it is, right? So a lot of times when we're experiencing lack in our material life, we are supposed to look for the answers and for the clues in the love energy, in the love exchange that we have in our life, both giving and receiving, right? There's something there. This is a general read, so I can't really go into a lot of detail here, but that's where you're supposed to be digging, right? Forgiveness, think about that. Where is any kind of scenario that is playing out in your life that you're replaying in your head, where either you didn't forgive someone for letting you down, or you haven't forgiven yourself for making a mistake? And this is what needs to be worked with. Okay, messages from divine masculines to divine feminines watching. What would divine masculines like their feminines to know at this time? What can we know? Anything else? I'm trying to overcome my commitment issues. And the lack mentality is part of it, because if masculines feel that in any part of their life that they don't have enough, life is unfair, they aren't enough essentially, then it's really hard for them to make new commitments, whether it's in love or in other areas. I focus on money as I have nothing to offer to you. Yeah, that's another classic scenario for the masculines. Even though they go into the work mode, but this is almost like their meditation in motion, right? This is where they find a lot of answers. And even in this reading, I specifically mentioned the soulmate that they collaborate with. It could be actually a friend, it could be an actual business partner. But what I'm saying is that collaboration is not romantic, but through that collaboration, they're learning a lot about partnership in general. And this is giving them more confidence and more understanding in how romantic partnerships should work as well. At the bottom of the deck was "So I choose you." To end this on a positive note, now I see that there's definitely a lot of positive dynamics here. They may not look like that right now in the physical, or not exactly like that, but it's all gonna come into fruition as we approach the eclipses, and during the eclipse and after the eclipses, right? So we are basically speeding up, we're accelerating, we're preparing our gear, checking everything, all the equipment is working, so we're ready for that big transformation that starts in a couple of weeks. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. This was a quick reading today. I hope this was useful for you guys. If so, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time,